All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming in today. Last weekend we went on a retreat. I lead a retreat once or twice a year up in Rosendale, New York. And it's just, the fall foliage and the weather was perfect. It was lovely. And on the Saturday we were sitting outside preparing for a hike, and ladybugs came and swarmed us. They were crawling like hundreds all over the front of the building, in my hair, like just everywhere. There were ladybugs, and of course, ladybugs are good luck. So we felt very lucky, and I got curious about why ladybugs swarm, because I've seen that before, not to this degree, but
Never do, right? We never seen them.
I have once before seen like a whole bunch of ladybugs. So they hibernate, and at the end of the summer they send out pheromones to gather all the other ladybugs in the area, and they gather together and they are safe in their grouping, and they mate in their grouping, and then they find a safe place to hibernate. But what really tickled me is, do you know what a group of ladybugs is called? It's not a swarm. It's called a loveliness. A loveliness of ladybugs, which kind of delighted me.
Live another year, or they just give birth?
I didn't research it in that much depth. But they have a life cycle of larva, eggs, larva, pupa, and bug. Yeah. I don't know. Susan, sorry. Okay. So what does that have to do with yoga? The purpose of yoga, the word yoga in Sanskrit means to yoke, to pull together, to draw things together. And just as a grouping of ladybugs pulls together, when we come to practice yoga, we are practicing to pull all the different parts of ourselves together, so that the mind is here, and the heart is here, and the body is here, that everything is integrating and joining in connection. And you may think, well, I am always connected, but I find that I am not. I can be sitting here and also thinking about going to the supermarket afterwards, and what's going on at home, and this other thing I have to do. And so that is, in a way, a disjointed experience of the present moment. I'm not fully here. I'm also somewhere there, and there. So the yoga, by practicing being present through breath, through bringing our minds into our bodies, into focus, is creating a more cohesive experience of life. And we do that physically in 3 different ways using our muscles. So this is going to be a little bit technical, but we have 3 different ways that we engage muscles to create stability in the joints and safety in the joints, and to literally pull ourselves together. So the first way is to move from the skin, from the surface towards the bone. So it means engaging the skin, the muscle, the bone, everything pulling in. So it'd be like making a Popeye muscle, pulling the muscles towards the bones. In the legs, in the arms, everywhere. The second way is to move from the periphery, so that would be the feet or the head or the hands, into the core. So what happens when we injure a joint is often that there is a disintegration. The joint is not protected. So say the shoulder joint, the arm bone is moving too far away from the rest of the torso. It's not integrated into the torso. So when you pull from the periphery into the core, you create that physical integration in the joints. And the last way is into the midline. The midline is the line between the left and right sides of the body, and we physically pull into that. And you'll find that with balancing poses where we're standing on one leg, that action of pulling into the midline is very stabilizing and really assists with balance. So as we move through our yoga this morning, I'm going to indirectly cue those different muscular actions to physically pull us together. And as you are being physically pulled together with your own muscles, you can also consider how that pulls the mind and the attention into the body and lines everything up in a very cohesive way, creating a loveliness. So please lengthen up through your spine. Sit in any way that's comfortable. The legs can be crossed, the legs can be extended. If you sit on a blanket, it assists with the extension of the spine and makes it a little bit easier on the hips. And then resting your hands on your thighs, close your eyes and just see where you are. Are you fully here? Are you part here, part somewhere else? And just send yourself an invitation, like the ladybugs send out pheromones to the other ladybugs. So send out some signal to yourself to pull yourself in to here and now. And then begin to deepen your breath. In the yoga practice, we breathe through the nose, both the inhale and the exhale. Whatever reason you have for coming into class today, set an intention for yourself. In this practice today, I would like to experience whatever it is. We chant at the beginning of this class, and you're welcome to sit and listen, or to join in, or to simply hum along. We chant the sound Om 3 times, then the invocation 3 times, and another Om. If you're joining, take in a breath. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. I'm going to start on all fours this morning, hands and knees. So as you're ready, come to all fours. If you have tender knees, you're welcome to put a blanket under your knees for padding. And we're going to begin by opening up a number of different joints. We're going to start with the wrist joint. We're going to keep the hands planted and circle the arms to circle around the wrists to create some mobility and lubrication in the wrist joints. And circle the other way. And coming to center, lift up the right leg, stretch it back, and circle the ankle joint, the right ankle joint. And circle the other direction. Place the right toes on the floor, keeping the legs straight. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Twist the torso to the left. And stretch the left arm to the sky. Thread the left arm underneath your right arm, but hover the shoulder and the arm up above the floor. And then lift up and twist again, open to the left. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Sweep the arm down and under, hovering. Inhale again, lift up. Let's get this out of the way. And exhale again, twist. And this time put the shoulder down, put the arm down, put the head down. Take a breath in. And with your right hand on the floor, gently press the right shoulder back in space. So, Donna, sweep the arm underneath. Yeah, you're good, Amy. Take another breath. Inhale, breathe in and bring yourself back up to center. Bring the knee down to the floor and extend up and back the left leg. Now, if you don't have enough room, there's a lot of space in the studio. You can adjust your mat so you have more space and then begin to circle. Circle the foot. And circle the other way. Do you have a wrist issue too?
No.
No? Okay. And breathe. So you could try like this. So you're not sitting on your wrists.
Okay.
So bring your wrists off the, yeah, so like this. See, Michelle? Yeah. So hand here. Put the toes down and then lift the heel of the hand up. Yeah, that. See, pushing down into the fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. Put the toes down, lift up the right arm, twist to the right, and then sweep the arm underneath and hover. Lift the arm back up, twist open to the right, sweep the arm under and hover. Lift the arm up, twist to the right, and then put the arm down, the shoulder down, the head down, side of the head down. And with your left hand, move the left shoulder back in space a little bit more, a slightly deeper twist. I'm just going to move this out from under your foot. Take another breath here. Beautiful. Bring yourself back up to all fours. And circle your spine. And circle the spine the other way. Breathe as you move. And then coming to neutral, cat and cow, arch the back. And then round the spine, pressing it up towards the ceiling, dropping the head. Breathe in, lift the head and arch. Breathe out and round. A few more breaths. Paying attention to what you're feeling is a way of creating cohesion between your body and your mind and your breath. Bring yourself to a neutral spine. Curl the toes under. If you're wearing socks, you might want to take them off at this point. Lift up your knees and hips. And keeping your knees bent, Circle your knees and your hips. And circle the other way. And then stretch the legs straight, downward facing dog pose. Pressing the hands into the mat. Brian, bring your hands further forward so you're like an inverted V. Yes. Yeah. Take a full stretch. Broderick, go longer, front to back. Yeah, feet back, hands a little bit more forward. And then hips high. Yeah, really high. Press your chest back towards your thighs. So look back towards your legs. Everything's going that way. Yes. Take a deep breath in. Maybe pedal the right foot, the left foot. Donna, do you want to have your hands on blocks?
Yeah, my wrist is a little sore.
Okay. Take a deep breath in. A slow breath out. And then walk your feet forward up to your hands. So your feet are at the top of your mat. Move your blankets off your mat at this point. Straighten the legs. If your hands don't reach the floor, you can put them on the blocks. And then inhale, stretch your spine forward, look forward. And as you exhale, fold in. Good. Bring these out in front so you can really bear some weight, and then squeeze your quads and straighten the legs. Yes. Inhale, lengthen the spine again, forward. Exhale and fold in. And then inhale, reach your arms forward and rise all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky, stretch up. And exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Good. Rest your arms down beside you. And then take your right hand and reach for your left upper arm. So it looks like this behind the back. If you're not able to reach your arm, you can hold your wrist. Try to reach above your elbow. Standing tall. Organize your feet parallel. Extend through your spine, and then tilt your head to your left. And feel a stretch in the right side of the neck. And then you can do little micro movements, increasing the stretch in the neck. So just like a yes, no with the head. Or a maybe so. Good. Bring the head back up to center. And keeping the feet stable, bend the knees, shift the hips back. Chair pose. Feet are parallel, and knees are shifting back behind the ankles. So rather than shifting the knees forward, shift them back. Tone the belly muscles. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders back. Lift up your left heel. Place it back down. Lift up your right heel. Place it back down, lift up both heels. Hover on your toes. Now hug into the midline. Doesn't mean to move the knees closer together, but squeeze them as though they were going to go closer together, and then sit a little deeper. Now into where your forearm is, breathe. So send your waistline and your lower back into your forearm. One more breath. Drop the heels. Stand all the way up. Release your arms. Roll your shoulders. Good. And then left hand behind the back. Catch the upper arm, right upper arm if you reach, or your wrist. Breathe into where your forearm is, pretty much where your kidneys are. Breathe them back into your arm. And then tilt your head over to the right. So you feel a stretch in the left neck. And then little movements. And breathing in, lift the head back up to center. Still holding your arm, bend the knees. Now pull from your feet up into the core of your pelvis, from periphery into core, pull in. Lift up the right heel. Lift up the left heel. Lift up both heels. Sit a little bit deeper. And a little bit deeper. Breathe into your back forearm, into your forearm, in your back. Sit a little bit deeper. Take another breath. Good. Stretch the heels down, extend the legs, release your arm, roll your shoulders. Step to the very front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms to the ceiling. Stretch all the way up and out, and then exhale, fold forward and down. Hands to the floor, the shins, the blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. And as you exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Twist the torso to the left. Twist the chest to the left. Push out through your back heel and then stretch your left arm to the sky. Take a deep breath in. A slow breath out. Inhale again. Exhale, bring the left hand down and step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Stretching the whole back body. Breathing, come forward to plank pose. Top of a push-up. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, lower yourself to the floor. And come into a baby back bend, cobra pose. Roll the shoulders back, draw your heart forward. Try not to lock out your arms. You can also do this on your forearms. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lift back to down face dog. Michelle, you can stay on your forearms if you want. Yeah. And step the right foot forward up to your hands. Bring the right hand to the right hip. Twist the torso to the right. Stretch the right arm to the sky. Take a deep breath and extend out in every direction through your limbs. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Step the left foot forward. And pressing down into the earth, inhale and rise all the way up. Arms to the sky. Stretch up a little bit higher. And then exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale and fold in. Breathing in, step your left foot back, lunge. Right hand to the right hip. Twist the torso to the right. Stretch the right arm to the sky and grow longer in every direction. Beautiful. Exhale, right hand down, down face dog. Place the hand, step the foot back, lift the hips up high to the sky. Yeah, good. Breathe in, come forward to plank pose. Engage the belly muscles, engage your core muscles, and then pull in, creating a muscular engagement. Exhale, lower yourself to the floor and into a baby back bend. Come to the shoelace sides of the feet. Roll the shoulders back. So put a little bend in your elbows so you can really move the shoulders back. Nice. And the heart forward. Exhale, back to down face dog. Well done. Step the left foot forward lunge. Twist to the left. Left arm up. Stretch the arm to the sky. Make all your limbs both strong and long. Exhale, hand to the ground. Step the right foot forward. And inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands into your heart. And take a moment to gather your breath, to gather your body, to gather all the parts of yourself, to pull in. Fans are coming on. Reaching your hands behind your back, catch your opposite elbows. Roll your shoulders back. And again, if you can't reach your elbows, if that's uncomfortable for a shoulder injury or another situation, you can hold a wrist. Breathe back into your forearms. Standing strong in your legs, step your right foot back to a lunge. Keep the back leg straight. Bend deep into the front knee. And then make a little baby back bend here, arching back. And then a forward bend. Lean forward out over your front thigh. And then lift yourself back up and a baby back bend. A forward bend, firming the muscles of the legs to create stability. Again, lift up, baby back bend. One more time, exhale, forward bend. Lift up to back bend. And keeping your left knee bent, step your right foot forward into chair pose. Lift up the heels, both heels, and then sit down as far as your knees will happily go. Maybe your hips come to your heels, maybe you stay up, and then breathing in, come halfway up, then heels down, then stand all the way up, and release your arms. Roll your shoulders. So we create integration in the shoulder joint by when we take the hands behind the back, first creating length, muscular integration, then reach for the elbows. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. When you catch your elbows, catch your opposite elbows, the opposite cross of arms, just to give a little bit of a balance. So side body long, shoulders up, integrate, then reach back and clasp, the opposite cross. Breathe back into your forearms, take a breath in, and step the right foot back, lunge. That's the other side, right? Left foot back. We need a Loveliness of Ladybugs to keep us all on track. Keep me on track. Okay, inhale, little baby back bend. And forward bend. Nice and slow. Holding steady, gathering in. Inhale, lift up. Little baby back bend. Forward bend. Controlling the movement by using the muscles to engage. Lift up, back bend. Last time, forward. And back up. Keeping the right knee bent. Step the left foot forward, also bent. Hug into the midline. Sit as deeply as you want to sit. Heels down or heels up. Come halfway back up. Nice. And all the way up. Well done. Release your arms. Roll your shoulders. Sweep your arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen your spine forward. And exhale, step both feet back, downward facing dog pose. Spread your fingers wide. Anchor your hands into the mat. Lift the hips high and take a deep stretch through the whole back of your body. Now, separate your feet as wide apart as the mat. So we're going to go wider with the feet. Put a bend in the knees. And then spin both heels over to the floor on your right. So you're going to pivot on the balls of your feet. And then pivot the other way, heels to the left. Heels again to the right with the option of lifting up the left arm. And then to the other side. Left hand down, heels to the left. Option to lift up the right arm. Right hand back down. Straighten the legs. Reposition the feet. Lift the right leg up in the air behind you. Step the right foot forward up to your hands. And this time, take your left foot and spin the heel down to the floor, but at an angle. Press strongly down into both feet, and then lift yourself up. Front knee is bent, back heel is down. Susan, pull in a little bit more. Yes. Sweep the arms to the sky, breathe in. Face towards the short edge of your mat, towards the front of the room. Take a deep breath. Reach out, lean forward. Straighten your right leg. Bend it. Lift the torso back up. Reach out and forward, engage your belly muscles to support your lower back. Stretch the right leg straight like you're pulling on a stocking or your pants. Exhale, bend, lift the arms up to the sky, and with them lifted, straighten one more time. Bend again. Place the hands on the floor, step the right foot back, down face dog. Lift up the left leg. Step the left foot forward. And then look back at your right foot and position it flat to the floor, but angled towards the front of your mat. Inhale, lift yourself up. Keep a deep bend in the left knee. Lift the arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, lean forward, reaching out. Stretch the left leg straight. Bend the left knee. Stretch the left leg straight. Bend the left knee. Lift the arms back up. Stretch the left leg straight again. Breathe in. Exhale, bend deep. Hands to the floor, downward facing dog pose. Step the feet back to plank pose. Step the feet wide. Spin both heels to the floor on your right. Keep the hands down. Spin both heels to the floor on your left. Heels to the right, heels to the left. Come back to center, lift up to dog pose, lift up the right leg in the air, step the right foot forward, lunge, arms again to the sky. This time, hands into the heart. And balancing here on the left toes, again, straighten the right leg. Both legs are straight, then bend deep into the front knee. Take a little bit of a longer stance. Move your left foot a little further back. Straighten the right leg again. Again, bend. This time, stay here and hook the left elbow over the right knee. Make a wedge, a midline between thigh and leg, and then press your top hand down onto your bottom hand. Twist yourself a little further, turn the gaze to look up, so even the spine is twisting, the whole spine, even the neck is twisting, all the way up towards the ceiling. Take another breath, beautiful. Untwist, hands to the floor, downward facing dog pose. Lift up the left leg, step the left foot forward. Look back and spin don't spin the right heel down, keep it up. Lift the arms to the sky. And then use the muscles to create stability. So hug in, muscles to bone. Pull from the periphery into the center, pull into the midline. Hands to the heart. Here's your midline. Push into it. Then hook, right elbow over left knee. Press the top hand onto the bottom hand. Turn the gaze to look up. Make the back leg really strong and straight. Yes, bend the front knee even amount, any amount deeper. Take one more breath. In, and then exhale, untwist, unravel yourself, hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog pose, and we're going to come down onto the belly. So you can come through plank pose, chaturanga, or any other way. Come all the way down. Let's get it broad right. Tops of the feet down. A little baby back bend here. Shoulders up, shoulders back. Yeah. Roll them back. Open the front of the chest up. Take another breath. And exhale, lower yourself down. Rest on one cheek. I love the idea of hibernation. I wish our species did that. But since we don't, we take moments of rest and repose, where we gather in and pay attention and get quiet and experience what there is to experience in this moment. Notice where your mind goes, where your heart goes. Can you create a more cohesive experience of this moment? A loveliness, a wholeness, every part aligned and in agreement with what is happening and what you're doing. Please turn over onto your back with your feet towards me. I've renamed dead bug pose to hibernating bug pose. Bend up your knees, shins towards the floor, arms towards the sky. This is hibernating bug pose. And then we're going to do opposite arm and leg extension. So the right arm overhead and the left leg out in front. And then pull them back in. Left arm out in front, out overhead, and right leg in front. And then back to center. And so we're just going to go back and forth. You can move at your own pace. Do it with your breath. It's easier if you take your leg higher. It's more challenging if you take your leg lower. So decide what works better for you today. And where we had our forearms held behind our back, catching the elbows, see if you can keep that part of your back from arching away from the floor as you extend your legs. So rather, breathe back into that part of your back, not to flatten it. Keep the curve, but keep it from over-curving. One more time each side. And place the feet down. Place the arms down. Were you tickling somebody? Lift up the legs again, the arms again to the sky, and we're going to do both arms and both legs at the same time. Extend out and pull back in. Again, you can take the legs more towards the ceiling to make this easier. You can take them closer to the floor for more challenge. Breathe as you move. Two more. And feet down, arms down. Take a breath. In and out. Then lift again, the shins to the ceiling, the arms to the sky. Okay, so we're going to do the opposite arm and leg, but we're going to add the right wrist, a soft fist circling, the left foot circling. So no matter what you're doing, those two opposite joints are going to circle. Ready? Okay, right arm over, left leg out. Pull back in. Left arm over, right leg out. But it's still the right wrist and the left foot back up to center. And switch. And back up to center. And switch. I know. And switch. And switch. And then come to center. Put the arm and the leg down for a breath. And we're going to do the opposite arm and leg, the left wrist circling and the right ankle circling. It's really good for the brain. So bring up the shins, the arms, circle your left wrist, your right foot, and begin. Right arm, left leg out, and back in. Left arm, right leg out, and back in. Well, I'm not going to be a good demonstrator, let me tell you. And back in. But we are exercising our brains, which is a good thing. Okay, one more time. Finish up. Back in. Feet down. Arms down. Take a breath. And gather in. With the knees bent, feet on the floor, bend up the forearms, and pressing down into the feet, lift up the hips, the belly, and the chest. Bridge pose. And breathe into the whole front side of the body. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. One more breath in. And exhale, lower the hips down. Roll over to your side and make your way to downward facing dog pose. Lift up the right leg. Step the right foot forward. And then spin the left heel again down to the floor. Take your two blocks, one on either side of the front of your mat. Pull the muscles in. Lift your torso up. Leave the blocks on the floor. Sweep your arms to the sky. Catch the elbows. Bend forward. Straighten the front leg. Bend it. Straighten it. Bend it. And straighten it. Bend it again. Lift the torso up. Lift the arms up. Breathe in. And keeping the back heel on the ground, take the left hand to the floor, to the block, and twist to the right. Now, as you twist to the right, notice how your right hip has swung out to the right. Pull it into the midline. Yes, good. And tack it back. Keep the back heel on the floor. Bend the front knee deeper. Pull the hip back into the midline. Turn the chest to the sky. Take a deep breath in. This fixes everything. Deep breath out. Breathe in again. Untwist, bring the hand back down. Step the blocks wide, down face dog. Step the right foot back. Lift up the left leg. Step the left foot forward. Spin down the right heel. And then pull in with the muscles and lift yourself up. Sweep the arms to the sky. Catch the opposite elbow behind your back. Exhale, breathe into your forearms and lean forward. Straighten the front leg. Bend it. Straighten it. Bend it. Straighten it. Bend it. Keep it bent. Lift the torso back up. Lift the arms to the sky. Push down into your right foot and take the right hand down to the block and twist to the left, pulling the outer left hip into the midline and back as you twist. Lift up the arm. Keep the back heel grounded. Keep the front knee bending. Lean the torso back. Open your throat. Take a full deep breath. Twist any amount more. Yes, exhale and release. Downward facing dog pose. Bring the knees to the floor. Bring the forearms to the floor. Step the feet back to forearm plank. Step the feet wide. Spin both heels to the floor on your right. And to the left. And to the right. Option, left arm up. Heels to the left, option, right arm up. Back to center, pelvis to the floor, come to the shoelace side of the feet. I'm pressing the hands and the elbows down, pull backwards with your arms to draw your chest more forward. Stretch back long through your legs. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. One more breath in. Slide the hands back, place them flat on the floor. Downward facing dog pose, lift up and press back. And step or hop your feet forward up to your hands. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale your hands into your heart. Please turn to face the windows. If you're at home, face any direction that you want for tree pose. Feet hip width apart. If you feel like having something to hold on to will be necessary for you, move to a wall. And then press into the midline with your hands. Firm the muscles of your legs. Bend the right knee. Open the right knee out to the side. And then place the right foot anywhere on the inside of your left leg. You can keep the toes on the floor. You can place it on the calf. You can use your hand and lift the foot right up to the very top of the thigh. Press into the midline with the hands and with the leg and the foot pressing into each other. Connect into your breath. Stay here with the hands at the heart or reach behind the back and catch the elbows. Breathe into the back body, whether you've got your hands behind your back or not. Full deep breaths in and out. Hugging in, gathering. 2 more breaths. When you finish the second breath, release your foot, release your arms. Land into your right leg and firm it, strong and steady. Press your hands to your heart, hugging into the midline in with your hands. Then bend the left knee, open it out to the left. Use your buttocks muscles, your rotator muscles to open it to the side, and then place the foot. Use your hand if you wish to lift the foot higher. And then find the midline here. Gather yourself in. Breathe, eyes focused on one thing. Catch opposite elbows if you wish. Otherwise, keep the hands in front of the heart. Full deep breaths in and out. Focused, steady attention. Two more breaths. Exhale, release the foot, release the arms when you're done. Turn back to the front of the room, please. Join again, hands to heart. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And at the top, catch hold of your right wrist with your left hand and side bend to the left. And stretch. Inhale, lift yourself back up, switch the clasp, side bend the other way. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Release the hands and fold forward. Inhaling, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. And one more breath, breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out and fold. Bend your knees and come down to sit. Sit on your folded blanket. Extend the legs out in front of you. Sit right at the edge of the blanket and pull the flesh of the buttocks diagonally back and apart. Lift up through your spine. This pose is called Dandasana, staff pose. So the spine and the legs are like a staff, like a rod, steady and firm, extending. And then pull from periphery into the core. So from your feet, as though you were pulling on tights or socks or pants, pull the muscles up towards the core of your pelvis. Everything drawing in. Then pull into the midline, into the line between the two legs so that you feel the inner thighs engage and firm. Try to keep that going and cross the left leg over the right. Come onto the shoelace side of the left foot. Over by your right hip as close as it will go. The knees stacked. Left knee on top of right. Now, we all have different hip situations. If this is causing you a lot of discomfort, you can always put a block to support the knee. But it's really good for your hips to feel some stretch without being forced. So foot on the ground, fingertips in front. Take a breath in. Lean forward. And you should feel a stretch in the back of your right leg. And you just find a place of moderation. Moderation, moderation. I read a really interesting article, and in it the author says that life is a work of continual revision. Continual revision, not towards perfection. I was like, what? Okay. Continual revision, not towards perfection, but towards greater authenticity. So what is authentic for you? Rather than pushing towards some ideal that we all have of ourselves and how we're supposed to be, what is your authentic pose here? So just invite yourself for a few breaths of just being you, the way you're showing up in the world today. Take one more breath. And then bring yourself up to sit and take the left foot and place it now flat on the floor. And if you need to shake out your legs, shake out your legs. Michelle, the other one. Same side, left leg across. Easier is to put it on the inside. Right hand to the knee, other hand behind you, lift up through your spine, and exhale and twist. You know, when we were lying on our backs and I was saying, do your right wrist and your left ankle, and we're going back and forth and it gets so confusing, but we're just trying. that's how we should all do yoga all the time. It's like we're just trying. There is no perfect ideal. There is how we are authentically showing up in the best way that we can show up right now. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist any amount more. We've done a lot of twisting, so be in that limber twisting place that you've gotten to. And then inhale and untwist. Okay. Stretch out your left leg. We're going to do the whole thing on the other side. So just give yourself a breath. Just to be where you are, to gather in. And then fold the right leg across, coming onto the shoelace side of the foot. Stacking the knees. This side may be very different from the first side. Take fingertips to the floor and lean forward any amount. And just be where you are. With as much acceptance and self-compassion as you can muster. And a lot of breathing. Making space, mental space and physical space. And as we hold the pose, the muscles will give a little bit. Take another breath. And breathing in, sit yourself upright. Place the sole of the right foot on the floor, either on the outside edge or the inside edge. Left hand to the knee, right hand behind you, lift up through your spine. And as you exhale, twist to your right. Breathe in, sit up taller, keeping the buttocks anchored, and breathe out, twist any amount more. And with the next inhalation, untwist, uncross the legs, and join the soles of your feet together. Hold the front of the ankles. Lift up through your spine. See if you can tilt the pelvis forward a little bit. The low back is curving in, and then hinge forward any amount. Breathe into your pose. Gather yourself. Take one more breath, moving any amount deeper. Then lift yourself back up, and with your hands, pull your knees together and drop your knees to the right and the left. Good. And please lie down on the floor. Have your strap where you can reach it. Lie down on your back. Stretch yourself out long. Feel your body settle onto the floor. Feel your breath moving. And draw your right knee into your chest, and with both hands catch the knee, pull it in close. Stretch out long through your left leg. Take the strap around your right foot. And stretch your leg to the ceiling. 2 straight legs. If you can't quite get your right leg straight, give yourself a little bit more slack on the strap. And then breathe where you are. I think if we open this up, it'll be better. And then again, pull the quad firm to straighten the leg. Yeah. You'll get a better hamstring stretch with the leg straight. Enjoy your breath. Good, Amy? Okay. Soften your jaw. Soften your shoulders, broaden your collarbones. Take a deep breath in. And take the straps, both straps in your right hand, and open your right leg out to the right into the personal space of the person you have now met on your right. But respectfully. Yeah. And if you've got a wall on your right, wedge your foot into the wall and use the wall for a deeper stretch.
Should you let your hip rise or keep it flat?
Keep your hip grounded. And then inhale, lift the right leg back up to center. Take the straps in the left hand. Roll onto the outside edge of your left leg and draw the leg across. Into a twist. Here, Michelle, let me move this and don't put it on the glass, but put it on the wood. Yeah. And breathe. Bring the leg as straight as you can. Settle the shoulder onto the floor. And just be where you are. Where you are is okay. It's where you are. Then inhale, bring the leg back up to center. Remove the strap, lower the leg to the floor. And feel your right leg and feel your left leg. I can see, it's like 6 inches longer. Pull your left knee into your chest. Hug it close. Stretch out long through the right leg. And take the strap around your left foot. And stretch the leg to the ceiling. And do what you need to do to get it straight, but without forcing anything. So be gentle with the strap. Give yourself a little bit more length on the strap till the leg is straight, and then work from that point to deepen gradually, mindfully, and smartly. Just breathing where you are. Take the straps into the left hand and open the leg to the left, out to the left. Keep the right hip anchored as best you can. Both shoulders anchored. And feel a stretch in the inside of the leg. Breathing and bring the leg back up to center. Take the straps in the right hand for the twist. And draw the leg across, turning onto the pinky edge of the right foot. Anchor the left shoulder, turn the head to the left. The left arm can go out to the side as ballast. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, roll back onto your back. Remove the strap. Put it off to the side. And hug both knees into your chest. And gently rock from side to side, all tucked up and tucked in. Wings folded on your back. Surrounded by good people around you. We're going to spend the last few minutes of class in deep relaxation, Shavasana. So when you're ready, put on any extra layers if you wish for extra layers so that you'll be comfortable and warm, and then stretch your legs out on the floor for hibernation. Full hibernation. Relax your feet out to the sides. Rest your palms face up a little bit away from your body, and if there's blocks or props in the way, just move them. So your body is really comfortable and free. There's nothing touching. Let your body settle into the floor. You have worked deeply and strongly. So just let everything now release and settle. Focus your mind on your breath. As you rest in Shavasana, your body absorbs all the work that you've done, all the poses, the twists, the forward bends, the back bends, all the muscular engagement you worked, and all the attention that you brought towards creating cohesion and wholeness in yourself, for yourself. So just watch the breath and allow your body, mind, and spirit to do what it needs to do to create integration. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Allow a deep, long breath to flow in. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in deep. Breathe out slow. Coming out of hibernation, gently begin to move your fingers and your toes to stretch your body as you wish. And bending your knees, curl over to your right side. And use your hands to lift yourself up to sitting. Join your palms together in front of your heart and take a moment to offer gratitude to yourself for the way in which you have been able to show up for yourself this morning, for the loveliness that you have cultivated in creating a more cohesive and whole expression of who you are. We'll chant one Om to close. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you all for your practice. Have a lovely weekend. Well done. You're welcome, Kat. Be well.